Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Bloodborne. We're going to start a new game and get right into the cutscene.
Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
And that contract involves creating my character. So, y'all can feel free to skip ahead if you don't want to see me, the inner workings of my facial recognitional genius. But, yes. But while I do this, I am going to talk about my Bloodborne experience so far and how that pertains to other parts of stuff. So, I played Bloodborne for about 5.5 hours last night, from like 9 p.m. when it came out, standard time, to like 2:30. And in that time, I've beaten one boss. And yeah, I would say Bloodborne is much harder than Dark Souls 2. I don't know if it's okay. So in terms of like these classes, all attributes are average, is basically how it is. And then lone survivor, high life essence and vigor, suffered misfortune in youth, highly resilient as a result, so lots of endurance, but poor strength and vitality. Violent past gives you a lot of strength, pretty good vitality and endurance, not good skill though, or blood tinge. Skill, professional. Military veteran just seems like the best choice though. You start with the most blood echoes, and all of your stats are like really high, except for blood tinge and arcane. But I'm still not far enough in the game to really know what those are, although I'm pretty sure blood tinge has to do with the strength of your firearm. So yeah, cruel fate, but now confidence, arcane. So, but I still haven't encountered anything relating to arcane. I'm just gonna pick military veteran again, like I did in my other thing, but I am gonna change the weapons that I pick. But you don't get to decide that quite yet. Age, young, voice, build. I think slim is just fine. So yeah, Bloodborne's a bit different than the Souls games in that, like usually in Dark Souls, you try to go around and collect light bonfires as you go, and like each area would have like 3 or 4 bonfires, maybe 2 or 3. But that is not the case in Bloodborne. In Bloodborne, what I've found so far is that each area has one lamp fire, and then what you try to do is you try to progress through and unlock like different routes that lead back to that one lamp fire. So it's like shortcuts, in a sense. But like if you keep going like really far out, you're not going to find a lot of different save abilities to save. So there's that. Skin color is fine. Face details, face presets. I'm pretty sure that's still good. I really don't change anything except the hair. Like, that's really the only thing that I care about, is what the hair looks like. And that's the hair I chose last time. I want to try to do things a bit differently here. Let's do that. Hair color. What color? Oh, yeah, change by 10 is much faster. I gotta like learn how red and green and stuff, like how this works, because I typically just am not good at it. I'm just gonna give her red hair, like all the way as bright as can be red hair, because that's the ridiculous factor of these kind of games, and it's like the only like sort of lighthearted thing about. Excuse me. Keep it. Thank you. Oh, I could show a palette. Oh, that's actually much better. Oh, except it's actually not at all. Never mind. Just go all the way to red. Yeah. And then brow color doesn't matter. Beard color. eyelash color, none of that matters. Pupils. Just color of pupils. Let's go. I think they're just going to be fine. I'm not going to be too picky, but I do want glasses. Have to have glasses, and you have to have these kind of glasses. Because this is just... Or maybe those. But probably not those. I want these. And the color of the glasses. They're going to have just a slight reddish tint to them. And then we are going to be absolutely badass. Alright. That is the character select screen done. Save to favorites. Yeah, that's what my other one looks like. Basically an exact copy, only different hair color. And let us not default, but return and finish. Finalize contract. Alright, and there will be more for me to talk about Bloodborne and my experience with it. I'm sort of drawing a blank now, but once we get to like things that actually relate to what I've already done, then, you know, I'll have those nuggets of wisdom and insight to share. So until then, we'll just stare at the Bloodborne logo for a bit, until it decides that it wants to start the game. And, and one complaint that Bloodborne has had is that the loading times are extremely long, but I've heard that that is going to be patched, and they're going to make them a lot shorter in the coming days or whatever. I don't know when exactly it's going to go down, but it is going to go down.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Old people always have such a weirdly morbid sense of humor. Like, they say things that aren't jokes that are just meant to sound sinister, and then they laugh their asses off, like that's supposed to add some kind of effect to it. Like, no, we just think you're crazy. These guys are kind of cute.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Even if I was getting kind of a midgety rape vibe from him. Iosefka's clinic. Okay. First things first, take off the hood. Yeah. I look like Ozzy Osbourne had a bad hair dye experience. Does not open from this side. Handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. That is what I will do. Alright, we'll open the door. And this is where, like, you know, as you like move around, you're like, this controls exactly like Dark Souls, which is terrific. I was so excited for this, and it has not disappointed me. Attack with a right-handed weapon. Unfortunately, we don't have any weapons. And we're not supposed to. But, yeah. They're just giving you, like, the combat tips. And then here we are. And then here's the werewolf that I'm supposed to die to, because there's no way you can kill it. But I will do my best. I wonder what happens if I could, like, realistically kill it. Oh. Watch yourself. Like, he's losing a bit of health. I do want him to die. I want to see what happens if I can kill him without a weapon. Maybe there's, like... Oh. Whoa there. Okay, he got me, fine. It was worth a try. I tried to kill him with my kung fu, but apparently I haven't been training my wrists properly. But that's okay, because we're about to wake up in the Hunter's Dream. Which is basically like, you know, the hub world. Where you buy items and get your weapons and workshops and all those things. All will become clear in due time. Alright. Accept gift. Thank you for the trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded in the right hand. Okay, so I picked the saw cleaver last time, because that just seemed like the one that I wanted. But this time, I'm going to pick the hunter axe. Or do I want the cane? The cane kind of seems like a... I mean, it seems really cool. But mostly it just seems like the weapon that you pick if you're, like, super experienced in this game already. You know, it's like the class... It's like the deprived class in Dark Souls 2. Like, I feel like this is a weapon that's sort of meant to emulate that sort of challenge level. So I'm going to pick the axe. And I'll equip it after I also pick the gun, the firearm. Now, I picked the pistol last time. It just seems... I don't know why you want to pick the blunderbuss over the pistol when the pistol does, like, more than triple the damage. At least that's how it seems. Maybe there's some kind of, like, stat that I'm not seeing here. I know the blunderbuss's durability is higher, but that really doesn't come into play at all. But I am going to pick it, because I didn't pick it last time. A notebook. Alright, that's what you use to leave messages to the other peeps of the world. Right-hand weapon 1, hunter axe. That's right-hand weapon 2. This left-hand weapon 1 is the blunderbuss. Alright. I want to shoot it. I want to see... The thing has no range at all. Maybe it depends. I probably just have to be, like, looking in the right direction. That door is closed. But that's okay, because we can awaken at this headstone. Alright. And yeah, you're not supposed to be able to really do anything yet. None of the doors will open if you go around the castle perimeter. I spent, like, probably 20 minutes just walking around trying to figure out where to go. And so it's a good thing I wasn't recording at that time. And that's why I wanted to be experienced, because I wanted at least the first couple of videos to show real progress without being mired in all the deaths. And also I just wanted to seem like I was a complete badass at the game, which I'm not. But as far as the first area goes, I can probably do it relatively easily now. I've got most of the stuff memorized about it, so we should have a good time. Yosefka. Yosefka gives me... There you are. If I unlock or knock on this door, she'll give me a help file. Are you out in the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I'm Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please, this is all I can do. Yosefka's blood vial. Now go, and good hunting, thanks. Thanks a ton. I'm never going to end up using that, by the way. Because the regular blood vials are extremely plentiful, so there's really no reason to. Alright. Now this guy is gonna wish that he never met me. Hey, what's up? Yeah, he's dead. So that's how that works out. Alright, so what I'm already immediately noticing is that the axe swings a lot slower than the saw does. And then I could trick it and make it two-handed. What are the two-handed? Okay. And the strong attack. And what about the charge attack? Yeah, that's about what I would have expected. So this is going to take some getting used to. I think I definitely already know that I prefer the saw. But we'll do what we can. And I could always just, like, buy the saw. Like, the shop in the Hunter's Dream does sell, like, copies of either weapon. So if you ever feel like you want to switch, then you go ahead and do that. Quicksilver bullets times 10. And yeah, I will, you know, we'll see just how effective the blunderbuss is in relation to the pistol. I wonder if maybe the blunderbuss can stagger larger targets. Because really that's all the firearms are for, is for stunning. Like stun-locking enemies. If you shoot them while they're in attack animation, it will like stun them, they'll like fall to their knees, and then you can like do this like finishing move. Which is really cool when it works, but it's very hard. You want to get good at the gun. And I am not very good at the gun yet. Also, this axe isn't more powerful enough than the saw to justify it being slower. Like, you can swing the saw, like, probably 1.5 times faster than the axe, and they only do, like, the difference in damage is very, very small. So I would say that the saw is the best bet. At least in, from what I've currently seen. Maybe if I'll start two-handing it. And you can still shoot even while you're two-handing it, which is cool. Even though it doesn't really make sense. I don't know what that sound is. Like, I've tried to look around. It's not like there's like a dragon flying around. I mean, this isn't Dark Souls where dragons are a thing. There's probably a dragon boss in here somewhere. But I have yet to find it. Alright, so there's the lamp. And this is the only lamp that is in this entire area. Like, even up until the boss. So, deal with that. Oh, you must be a hunter and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. Coughing sounds. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Still coughing. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood administration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward, and deep within the Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church of Special Blood, or so they say. Coughing sounds. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't, but they hunt us on. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's enough of that. You just, keep being sick with cholera, and we'll meet at the end, I guess. Yes, we're all very impressed. Bye-bye! One-shot kill. Mild shortcut, you can just jump down here, but I'd rather not do that. That was the wrong... I pressed the wrong button. I tried to switch weapons, and I accidentally healed myself with a vial that I wasted. Are you not dead? What is this? Okay, apparently you cannot use the gun while you're two-handing this weapon, which is weird because the boss that uses this weapon definitely can, so that's a load of crap. Yeah, how do you like that? Okay. There are a lot of bad guys in this area. And they're all gonna come back there. But for now, I want to go this way. Because I'm gonna show you... There are some enemies that they throw at you early on that are just... It's just kind of ridiculous. And this would be one of them. Knock it off. He's got a jumping attack, and that's how you dodge him. There we go. Alright. The pistol... Oh! The blunderbuss does not seem to have the best range compared to the pistol. Okay. Come on. Keep jumping at me. Alright. Oh! Sorry, but I am a tried and true practiced hunter. You ain't gonna get me. You got me like 4 or 5 times earlier, but you're not gonna get me in this playthrough. Jump at me. Jump at me. Jump at me. Jump at me. In the middle of... Oh. That's the attack that I'm not super... Okay, yeah. The only attack... Oh, there we go. Yeah, the only attack that I know for sure how to dodge is the jumping attack. So when he does other stuff, I'm like, I need to get out of here. Come on, jump at me. I can shoot him in the middle of his jumping... Oh, God. In the middle of his jumping animation, and that will stun him. But the one time that I'd successfully pulled that off, I got hit by his attack anyway and died. So I couldn't really take advantage of the stun, per se. Oh, God. And Bloodborne follows the same, like, invincibility frame mechanics as Dark Souls did, where, you know, if you, as long as you're dodging somewhere at the right time, you're invincible to damage. Come on. Come on. And this guy will two-shot you, by the way. Not quite one shot. You are dead. And we get 4 blood vials out of it. The only problem with this sort of distraction that I've just put ourselves in is that there's literally no reason to have done this. Because there's nothing over here. It's really a load of crap. But, whatever. Whatever, man. As long as we're here, we can operate this device. And open that gate, which leads back to if I wanted to climb down the ladder next time and just come this way. I wouldn't really be skipping very much. It's not much of a shortcut at all, but it is something, I suppose. Alright, let's go up these stairs. Molotov cocktails are very useful to throw at guys, especially if you get an oil burn. Are you there outside? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Yeah, knocking on these doors amounts to just most people just shouting insults at you and telling you to go away. But there are at least one that start a side quest. Come on. Yeah, you like that, huh? No, knock it off. See, I don't know why... Oh, crap. I don't know why you'd pick the blunderbuss over the pistol. I don't know why you'd pick the axe. Well, I know why you'd pick the axe over the saw if you're really going for, like, the sweeping motions of a two-handed attack. Like so, then, you know, that's the gun for you. But definitely I'm not seeing the appeal of the blunderbuss at this point. Oh yeah, beware of firearm, because this guy wakes up. I think I would appreciate the two-handed... Okay, it does. I would like the two-handed more if the R1 attack, the weaker attack, started with, like, an overhead, like, straight-ahead thing. I would appreciate that. But it does not. It starts with the sideways, and that's really not much different from the... the one-handed version. So, oh! I forgot about you. And I pressed the wrong button again. But it actually kind of worked out that time. These guys, man. I'll tell you. They're persistent, even if they're super weak, but at the same time super strong. You know, you get caught in one of their wraths, you're gonna find yourself in a world of pain. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, there's a bunch. Okay, that second swing right there should have gotten back and killed that guy. Knock that off, because you're gonna die. That's how that works out for you. Alright, that was a bit hairy for a bit there. But we made it through. Luckily, there's only about 20 guys left, so we're gonna have tons of fun in this area. You know, it's beware of... Oh, beware of the guys that are walking around? Okay, yeah. I suppose that should be the thing that I do. Let me just get some pebbles in here and get some cocktails in there. The cocktails will kill them in one hit, but I'm not tall enough to throw them over this fence, which is a load of crap. So what you want to do instead is just throw pebbles at the singular guys and get them to come up here. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Guys, I'm over here. I can't believe that guy doesn't die from that. Especially when that guy dies in one hit. Also, the guys with the torches can kill you instantly with like 3 like just burns in a row. But that's only if like you try to spam an attack while you're being hit by it. They'll just keep on doing it and then you'll die. And I had to find that out the hard way. Alright, and then we got those snipers that are shooting bullets at us. Bullets being... Oh my god. Bullets being harder to dodge than arrows. Yeah, let's just... Oh, you're not dead? Oh my god. I was gonna say, let's simplify things, and it just sort of delayed what I had to do anyway, and wasted a bullet. Okay. So yeah, I gotta say, I think the first thing that I'm gonna do when I get enough souls is to buy the saw and the pistol instead. I am not having it with these weapons. They just don't fit my playstyle. They probably fit, they fit people's playstyles, but I'm just not one of those people. Oh, what? Oh my god. That pistol shot came at just the right time, and then he hit me with a cleaver that I did not think I was in range for. Well, that's great. That's okay. We can get back to where we were in about 5 minutes, probably. But 30 seconds of those 5 minutes are going to be staring at this loading screen. So buckle up, you're in for a treat. Only about 15 more seconds to go, I'd say. Come on. Come on. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it's not faster to use that shortcut, but there is a shortcut this way that I'm now going to use. Thankfully, I can go back and, you know, just like Dark Souls, go back and get the souls that I lost, or the blood that I lost, if I can, in fact, make it over there in time, which I am going to make sure that I am able to do. Yeah, you burned and died. Okay. So here we are this way now. I don't understand how you still hit me. Oh, the other thing that Bloodborne has that's different from Dark Souls. What a load of crap that you can shoot me first. Oh my god. There we go. Is that if you get hit, there's a period of time where if you hit the enemy that just hit you, you can gain some of your health back, depending on how many times you hit them. Good throw. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we got a little bit of it back. Bull crap, by the way. You gotta stop with your, like, berserk attacks. Okay. Guys with the shields are easy, just, you know, hit them till they go away. Time for friends. Well, yeah, yeah, if you wanted to co-op this area, it would probably be a lot easier. Once my friend gets Bloodborne, we should be having a grand old time of things. Yes. And yeah, the snipers will always carry quicksilver bullets, at least a few of them. So that is how you rearm. If you ever find yourself low on vials or quicksilver bullets, the best way, you can buy them from the Hunter's Dream, but the best way to do it is to just, like, make a run through this area and collect all of them. But yeah, the shots will stun them. I've just been not doing it at the right time, apparently. Yeah, I hate that torch attack. Why do I hate that torch attack? Because it's got virtually no wind-up time. And the only way I can dodge attacks is if I know when they're coming. He just kind of like gestures at you like, hey, you want some of this fire? And I don't get to say no at that point. I cannot refuse the offer. Where did I die, by the way? Oh, that guy with the glowing eyes has my souls, so that's, yeah. If an enemy picks up, if you die by an enemy, they have a chance to pick up your souls, and then you have to kill them in order to reclaim them, which, you know, is a smart tactic in terms of game design to make it so you can't just, like, run through everybody and then, you know, try to Olympic your way through and pick them up really fast. You gotta kill the guy. Gotta prove that you learned something from the encounter. You gotta kill the guy that killed you. Okay. Remember when I said Molotov cocktails do a bunch of damage? Apparently I was lying. That one missed, so that's on me. Well, I don't know if it's on me. It's on somebody. Blood echoes retrieved. Great. Okay. So we're back up to 3 grand. Which is no small amount. I mean, technically it is, but like... Oh, you... Get out of here. Get out of here. Whenever you hear the sound of fire behind you, you roll. Don't care where you are. You get out of there. There were more guys up there than I expected there to be. But now that I killed them, I can make another run at it. Okay, Cold Blood Dew is like it's the thing that when you take it, you get souls out of it. You know, so it's like a soldier's soul, or a soul of a dead soldier, or whatever. I don't even remember what any of those things are called, it's been so long. Alright, but there's a dog. That dog needs to die. Dogs are extremely weak, even weaker sometimes than the weakest of enemies. Is that another dude that just walked down the stairs? Yes, it is. Where the hell did you come from? That was poor camera angle planning on my part. I did not expect him to run after me so soon. That's okay, because there's a dog. Like, right... What am I doing, by the way? Okay, you're dead. And quicksilver bullets that I don't need. I could use some blood vials, though. Running a bit low on those. Alright, there's two. And yeah, the thing that is banging against those doors looks imposing at first, but is actually not that difficult. Kind of like the Heidi Knights in Dark Souls 2. I was always way too scared to, like, go over there in the beginning. Until I actually, like, saw somebody, you just, you know, you'd strafe around them and then they die. Alright. As far as, like, things like secret passageways go, I have not seen one yet. I don't know if they exist. Like, you go up to a wall that's not really a wall, and you press X or something and it opens a passage. I've not seen an example of that yet. But I wouldn't doubt that they're in here somewhere. From around here? Well, stuck outside on the hunt, my poor thing. Talking to them gets you nowhere. And now we're going to kill a flock of birds. Sup? Go away. They really, like, go after you, and they freak out on you, but they're very easy to kill. But they can do, like, a lot of damage to you if you're dumb enough to let them. Alright. And you do have to kill this giant if you're planning on progressing any further, because if you go up the stairs, like, it'll eventually turn around and follow you for literally no reason. I don't know why it does that. It shouldn't know that I'm here. And the other super easy way to kill these guys is to just throw 2 cocktails at him. And then shoot him in the face. He's dead. Shining coins. Molotov cocktail. There will be more like him, so I can, more accurately show how, if you weren't going to do that, how you would kill one of those guys. Okay. What does this? Cold blood do? More, things to crunch in order to get more blood echoes. And then over here we have a shortcut that we can't open because we don't have the switch yet. Which is kind of unfortunate because there's a side quest that begins at that house. And I do want to get there. Alright, lots of dogs. You weren't supposed to be able to run around me like that. I hate when I'm like starting a combo and then like the second or third hit misses them, and then I'm just left out. I'm hung out to dry, and like anything could go wrong at that point. Okay. They're also dead, but I am also getting shot at. Come here, dog. Oh, you didn't like that, did ya? Blast a buckshot to the face. And whenever you've got max amount of blood vials, and like you only need to restore a little bit of health to get back to full health, do it, because, you know, once you come across another one, if you, like, are full of an item and you try to pick up another one, it'll just make that item disappear and you won't get to get it. Like, you won't get to come back for it after you've made room in your inventory. So you definitely don't want to let things like that go to waste. Inventory management is, key. I still don't know how to jump, by the way. And I've seen people jump, so I know it is possible. Oh, I did it. Okay. So what's that thing that I do instinctively when I'm trying to get away anyway, so that works. So far I've never really seen a place where like you have to jump in order to get there, but I'm sure that I will. I'll tell you what I hate is these two werewolves right over here. I can fight them one at a time just fine, but they like to rush you at the same time. Even after you throw a pebble at the first one. To lure him out. The other one will come running. And there's some pebbles. Bloodstone shards are the equivalent of Titanite shards, used to reinforce your weapons. I will take that Bloodstone shard as well. That leads to the sewers, which is a fun area, relatively speaking. And I will probably go down there. I want to explore, like, the entirety of this area. I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere already. Not over the course of this video, but in general. So it is fun to do that. Pebble. Ah, you... Okay, pebble at you. No, not quite. Pebble at you. There we go. Oh, great. Okay. Eat it. Alright, you're dead. I needed that. Well, hello. Because I need to kill these guys one-on-one, or else things get, for lack of a better word, okay. Knock. I need you to knock yourself off. Like, knock it off. Okay. Just do your charging attack that is really easy to dodge. Oh, goodbye. Well, looks like that's where you end up then. I'm gonna throw stuff at him till he dies, because these guys are worth like 900 blood echoes, which is the most of anything. Just do not fall when you throw this at him. Don't be an asshole. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Okay, he died, so we're okay. But now I gotta get all the way back up there. Which is, not, you know, gonna be a huge deal. I knew as soon as I threw that vial, it's gonna knock me off. I at least thought that the cocktail would explode on him and actually do the damage it was supposed to do, instead of, like, the 3 that it did, because it didn't explode. But who could have guessed that it would be completely useless, and I would have just, you know, perpetually thrown myself on top of a werewolf. At least I did manage to take advantage of the fact that I used a jumping strike, which did, like, next to no damage. But the wolves are dead, and that is the important thing. Oh, yeah, actually we do want to go this way to the sewers, because there's 2 ways into the sewers, and they're mutually exclusive. You can't get to one by going to the other one. So this is the one that's shorter, and leads to a set of clothes that essentially double your physical defense, which is extremely valuable. So we gotta get to that. And we're going to take just a little bit of fall damage on the way. But not enough to be a cause for alarm. There it is. Alright. Yeah, see, they don't get stunned by the blunderbuss, so I don't understand what's going on. How many swings do you do? Oh well. I've never seen that before. Did that only give me 23? I better have said 230. Alright, come on. Come to me. Oh, you got me. And you're gonna fall off. Okay, good. You did die from fall damage, which is important. Hi, Cloudy. My cat is gonna be my moral support for the rest of this. I'm not really sure where to end this episode. I'm definitely not gonna fight the boss in this video, I'll tell you that. A, because it'll take way too long to get there, and B, because I hate the boss. I mean, I know I'll have to fight him eventually anyway, of course. But, yeah, I'm really not a fan. So let's jump on down to this thing, and I better not botch this. Oh, I'm a pro. And you get thick cold blood times 5, which is the equivalent of like 1,500 blood echoes, I think. Something along those lines. And then we'll just do a dropping attack on this rat. And you are dead. Search the corpse, please. We're out of... Okay. Well, that means it's time to use a blood vial. These rats are quite easy to kill. You just wait for them to charge at you exactly like that, and then just hit them. Apparently they're nimbler than I remember. But that might just have something to... Ow. That might just have something to do with the fact that this weapon I have got is much slower than what I'm used to. Good hit. I was talking to the rat. Alright. Back up to the maximum amount of blood vials. Lots of rats over here. Get some of my health back. I did. I managed to get almost all of it back. Neat. And yeah, the rats can drop throwing knives, which can be kind of useful. Let's go, rat. And yeah, like, as you get on in the areas, you're gonna acquire a lot of souls, and you're gonna want to, like, go back and use them all. But really, it's not best to do that unless you're extremely not confident about what you're about to be facing. Like, you definitely don't want to go into a boss with a bunch of souls. Because that means in order to pick them up, like, you have to fight that boss again, and you'd have to win. But anywhere else, like, you can just, like, if you can just get back to that area, then, what are you doing? Then you can be fine and then just, like, leave and go back. It's like, it's not the end of the world if you die with a bunch of souls, as long as you're not in a boss area. Oh, you did hit me with that? Bull crap. Okay. Search corpse for the blood vials. Terrific. Okay. And then the attire. What does this say? You've come to the right place, but may the good blood guide your way. I don't understand what that means. I can't just, like, jump down there, can I? It kind of seems like I can, but it also kind of seems like there'd be an invisible wall where, like, if I tried to jump, like, onto these ledges down here, that it would just push me off and die. Which is why I don't want to do that. I'm really not a fan of that happening to me. But we can change our attire now to the hunter garb, which is better in basically every way to the sullied bandages and whatnot. And it looks a bit cooler, I guess. Still kind of look like Sharon Osbourne wore her husband's glasses to the Bahamas trip. But that's not really a problem, because we're being badass. We've only died one time, and now we gotta get back up and go about the bridge. And there's no, like, resting at a lampfire anymore. Like, you can't... Like, you won't gain health if you touch it, and the enemies won't respawn unless you, like, leave. Because the lampfire's only purpose is to take you to the Hunter's Dream. So if you don't do that, then you're not really doing anything with it. There's no point in going back to it, just to, like, gather your bearings or whatnot. Okay. But I'll end this video after I unlock what is a relatively major shortcut back to the lampfire. Which means this video is probably going to be long, but who cares, right? It's just more entertainment for the price of the free that it's always been. Oh yeah, I remember I didn't want to go that way because there were those guys there. Which means I may have actually, like, missed out. But I know that going this way does lead to that shortcut I was talking about. I forget what is here. Oh, this also leads to a shortcut. Oh, hello, by the way. You're not gonna get me. No, sir. Cloud, this is not the time. Yeah, I was gonna say, Cloud, this is not the time to harass me, cat. Oh my god, stop. Stop attacking my eyebrows. Okay, there's a guy here that needs to die. There's a guy in a wheelchair right there. You can see him. He looks like he's just harmless, like he'll just sit there. But he's got like a freaking cannon in his lap. So, you come up to him and you're like, oh, it's just a guy in a wheelchair. Like, I'd feel bad if I killed him. No, you need to cut this guy's legs off. He's not using them anyway. He's dead. He's dead now. I didn't get hit by his cannon, so I don't know how much damage it does. I'm glad that they put the note freaking right here where you would already be shot in the back by this guy. Really good warning mechanism you got there. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward as old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. Yes, indeed. That is what happened. I've been to old Yharnam. It's not a pretty sight. This door does not open from that side. We'll open this door, though. There's a guy. Yeah, you come around this way. Knock that off. Bloodstone shard. Alright. And then we open the gate from this side, and we are back to the lampfire. So you can just continue right. There's only one guy you gotta kill, and you can continue right from where you left off there. So we are gonna go return to the Hunter's Dream. I'm gonna find something to spend my souls on, even if it's a better, like, the better versions of all my weapons. I will switch back to the saw. Although I kind of want to give the cane a try. I'll buy the cane and just, like, swing it a few times and see if I like it. Just because I want to be nifty. An abandoned doll, that's right. But this door's open now, so we can go in. Get the lay of the land.
Aha. You must be the new hunt.
Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I'm German. I don't care if his name is German. It's German, alright, friend of your hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. Yeah, great. This is once, whatever. Alright. Workshop. I could fortify now, but I'm gonna buy the weapon I'm gonna actually use first. We don't really have enough souls to level up a bunch. I don't think you actually... Yeah, it's still an abandoned doll. I don't know what you have to do to make that doll work. All I know is that it just did randomly one time when I came back here, so... Alright, purchase items. Get me to the... You are not gonna sell me? Oh my god. I have to unlock it. Crap. Well, I can't fortify the weapons I have if I'm not gonna use them. So my souls are apparently just gonna stay in my possession. And that will be the end of it. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to Sunburned Albino. And I will be live with the next episode in like 2.5 minutes. So stick around. Okay, see you later.